Welcome back to McGee's Reviews. All right, y'all. So we all know about the whole T-Pain situation and his comments about Drake and everything like that, saying that he feels like, Drake should retire, Drake should take a break and stuff like that. I did a video and a breakdown on that whole situation. But people, of course, and the OVO fans have been coming at T-Pain and stuff like that. Had a lot to say about him. You know what I'm saying? Talking about when's the last time T-Pain had hits and stuff like that, his impact on music and everything like that. Drake's, his man, what's his name, Chubbs or whatever. I guess he had a whole video where he was in the club and stuff like that, kind of mocking, T-Pain, asking the DJ, can you play some T-Pain and stuff like that, and then tagging T-Pain in the whole situation and stuff. So yeah, man, a lot of people were coming at T-Pain, even Offset. He had some things to say about it, but Chris Brown did show some love to T-Pain. This has been going around. Now, this article's coming from hotnewhiphop.com. Pretty much, the title reads, Chris Brown shows love to T-Pain amid Drake tensions and stuff like that. Now, we all know Chris Brown and Drake, they've had their issues and stuff like that in the past. I think they made amends at one point. I don't know if it's still like that now. But at the same time, Chris Brown did show love to T-Pain because, they got songs together, like real big songs too. Like, people forget, man, T-Pain has some really big songs, man. Like when he first started out, when he first came out, he was working with Kanye West and Chris Brown and all these big artists and stuff. Like, he was hands down one of the biggest artists of his time, But yeah, man, just going to read just a little bit of article. It says, Drake inspired a wave of hate against T-Pain after the singer criticized the rapper for not following up on previous claims of retirement, but Chris Brown is there to shout him out as a pioneer, even after Drizzy called him resentful for his take on possibly hanging it up. Just goes on to say, as caught by Hot 97 on Twitter, Breezy took to his Instagram story to send a message to the Tallahassee native amid all the controversy. Many fans probably didn't expect this situation to blow up this much, but a response from the Six God is all that OVO fans needed to clap back, which I said earlier. Now, this comes from Chris Brown. These are his words. It says, random thought, Brown wrote, which doesn't seem very random when you consider the context. At T-Pain is one of the GOATs of my generation. Giving you your flowers, pioneer, love you, my brother, red heart emoji, right? Now, of course, a lot of people were, going to this and everything like that because, Drake and, Chris Brown's situation in the past and stuff. But, Drake did say, every time he has something to say about me, it's something negative. You know what I'm saying? Even though I do feel like with the battle against Kendrick, I didn't think Drake should retire. I never said Drake should retire. I said I think Drake should take some time off, come back stronger, and release more music. But I think he did the complete opposite of that, and it didn't help him out because he just released a lot of songs that didn't stick, from like the 100 gigs to the No Face, all that stuff didn't stick. The only thing that really stuck was the Nokia joint when he had to collab with Party Next Door, and that was a collab album. But out of that whole album, which wasn't a good album, it wasn't a good album. It was not a good album. It had a few songs on there, but it was a whole lot of filler. But No Kid was hands down the biggest song of there. I think it went like #2 on the charts, right? But at the same time, I do agree with T-Pain. I think he should have just taken a break, then come back. You know what I'm saying? But, I guess when Drake got wind of that, and like I said, they're back and forth of the past and stuff like that, it just blew up when he said something. Of course, his fans jumped on it. But for Chris Brown to come out here and show that his love, because like I said, man, yeah, man, they definitely have music together and songs together. Because like I said, when T-Pain came out, man, T-Pain was definitely, bro, he was on a lot of records, bro. It wasn't a point where you couldn't turn on the radio and not hear T-Pain. Like, I remember that time you went out to the clubs and stuff like that. Around that time, it was 2007, 2008, and stuff like that. 2009, when I was going out to clubs and stuff, T-Pain was always up there. T-Pain was always out there, man. So T-Pain definitely, yeah, of this generation, man, big time. And then one thing, he made that transition to streaming. It was like somebody said in the video, like, T-Pain's been streaming for a very long time now because he does game and stuff like that. So he definitely still has money and stuff. He does good for himself. But I thought it was kind of cool for Chris Brown to come in here and show him his love, because a lot of people do forget the impact that he did have, man. I mean, like I said, he was working with a lot of big people. Now, I do remember when Jay-Z came out with Death of Auto-Tune, because T-Pain is, known for his auto-tune and stuff like that. When Jay-Z did come out with that record, I remember being like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Like, in the words, T-Pain too much and all that kind of stuff with the Death of Auto-Tune. He did say he felt kind of way when that came out and stuff, because that was his thing, that was his stick. Even though T-Pain can sing without the auto-tune, I guess, his, at that point, it turned to something else. You know what I'm saying? It turned to something else, definitely, completely. But as far as T-Pain, again, I agree with Chris Brown. Definitely a beast for his time and stuff like that. Chris Brown's still a beast, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we'll see what happens with this. Like I said, I don't know where Drake and Chris Brown stand. Like I said, at one point, they were cool. And then I know, they couldn't stand each other. They could not stand each other for the longest. I think they made amends. They did like a little song or video together and stuff like that. But then, you know, I don't know what happened, because I remember last year, Chris Brown, he was definitely in the club playing Not Like Us and stuff like that, dancing to it and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But Chris Brown, I mean, he's a beast himself, man. He's a complete, definitely hands down, I think one of the best. He'll go down as one of the best of all time. But yeah, man, tell me what you guys think about this news in the comment section. Do you agree with Chris Brown saying that T-Pain is one of the best of his generation? Do you agree with him backing him up? Do you agree with Drake saying that, hey man, anytime you got something to say about me, it's something negative, something like that? Tell me what you guys think about this news in the comment section. Again, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hope everybody has a blessed day, and I'll see you soon. Have a good one.